So here's a new update when it comes to Onyx. Nothing I say is financial advice. However, when it comes to the Onyx app, now there is some native support for some languages. Like for instance, we take a look at Turkish and Korean, which I find to be pretty amazing because a lot of people like to tell me that Onyx forgot about the Onyx app, but I just disagree with that. Again, they're still doing something when it comes to that, and I think this right here could hypothetically bring more sort of attention when it comes to Onyx through something like this. I feel like, again, it just opens more doors when it comes to the Onyx app. However, people like to tell me, well, why isn't this doing anything when it comes to the charts? Well, it's not really going to do anything because, first of all, the sentiment's not looking the best. And also on top of that, XCN's not a microcap. It just can't randomly go on a rally of its own like that just because of this. But I think this right here is a step in the right direction, and I think it showcases the effort, the dedication, and the time that Onyx is putting quite essentially to the Onyx app. Because again, a lot of people thought that, oh, they don't really care about this. But I feel like they care about it. And keep in mind, a lot of other projects out there, I feel like they might have been a little bit demoralized because of this space, because the charts just keep going down, they keep doing things, nothing's really happening, so a lot of them I see just give up. But I haven't seen that when it comes to this, right? I just haven't seen the project just randomly go off into the abyss like that. I just haven't seen that. So this is why I'm still a fan. Yeah, sure, XCN is around 48 times lower than 25 cents, but again, look at what they're doing when it comes to the Onyx app. They're still even caring about these details, right? And I like it when these projects care about these details like this. I think it showcases the effort and also the attention that they still have. So yeah, Onyx, it's not the biggest project out there. It'll never be the biggest in my opinion, but you know what? Does it need to? Not every single car company out there needs to be the next Lamborghini in my opinion, right? Sometimes just being a Volvo is very good. But besides that point, if I take a look at it, when it comes to XCN, sure, these charts are not looking good, people like to tell me, but you know what, I'm dollar cost averaging anyways, so if I could dollar cost average at a lower point, I'm not going to be complaining because that's kind of my intent anyways. Like, I want to dollar cost average, preferably, of course, right, if the charts are looking lower. Not for exiting. If I'm trying to exit, I'll be very upset, but that's not my mindset. So I'm still dollar cost averaging, yet I feel like the project is actually improving. So if the project is improving, allegedly, and the charts are going lower, so what, in theory, it's like, for instance, I want to buy a bicycle at full price, then suddenly I walked in next week, it had a discount, yet there's more features. Now there's a flashlight, now there's some kind of cool knickknacks and all this, right? Yet there's a discount. I'm not going to complain about that, but I'm not saying it has anything to do with this, but that's just my mindset. Very quick update, but I really want to talk about this because a lot of people I felt like kind of ignored this, but it just happened very recently, and I felt like it was a pretty cool accomplishment when it comes to Onyx.